Hello friends, and welcome back to Auto Fix Zone. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very critical engine component, a part that has caused many engines to be unnecessarily torn down and misdiagnosed, even though the engine itself was perfectly healthy and only required replacing this small, inexpensive component. That component is the PCV valve. We'll cover its location in the engine, how to clean or replace it, and most importantly, the failure symptoms that, if ignored, can eventually lead to severe engine damage. So let's get started. PCV valve location. The PCV valve is always located at the top of the engine, allowing it to properly vent crankcase vapors generated by engine operation and high oil temperatures. You may find the PCV valve mounted directly on the valve cover or connected to the oil vapor hose coming out of the valve cover. The other side of the PCV valve is connected to a hose leading into the intake manifold. This design allows oil vapors to be drawn into the intake airstream, burned during combustion, and expelled through the exhaust, reducing emissions and preventing environmental contamination. Now let's move on to the symptoms of a failing PCV valve, followed by how to test, clean, or replace it. 1. Excessive engine oil consumption. If you notice a significant drop in oil level without any external oil leaks or visible exhaust smoke, a stuck open PCV valve is a common cause. When the PCV valve becomes clogged with sludge and carbon deposits, it can behave like an open hose, allowing oil vapor and even liquid oil to be continuously sucked into the intake manifold, resulting in excessive oil consumption. 2. Blue-white exhaust smoke. When the PCV valve fails and oil is drawn into the intake system in large quantities, the oil enters the combustion chamber and burns, producing blue-white smoke from the exhaust. It's worth noting that this symptom can have other causes as well, which we've covered in a previous video linked in the description. 3. Oil inside the intake manifold, throttle body, and spark plugs. A failing PCV valve can lead to oil accumulation inside the intake manifold, oil fouling on spark plugs, and heavy oil deposits on the throttle plate. In addition to oil consumption and exhaust smoke, these internal oil traces are a strong indicator of PCV valve malfunction. 4. Excessive crankcase vapors. When the PCV valve becomes completely blocked, crankcase vapors will no longer be properly vented. As a result, when you remove the oil filler cap or the dipstick, you may notice heavy vapor escaping from the engine. This symptom can also indicate worn piston rings, so further diagnosis may be required. 5. Engine sludge formation. When crankcase vapors are not properly evacuated due to a blocked PCV valve, oil vapors condense inside the engine, forming deposits over time. These deposits eventually turn into thick oil sludge, which can raise engine operating temperatures, block oil passages, and cause severe internal engine damage if left untreated. 6. Repeated oil seal failures. A completely blocked PCV valve causes excessive crankcase pressure due to trapped oil vapors. This pressure seeks the weakest escape points in the engine, often resulting in repeated failures of camshaft oil seals, crankshaft oil seals, leading to persistent external oil leaks. Testing and cleaning the PCV valve. Internally, the PCV valve contains a spring-loaded mechanism that regulates vapor flow, not liquid oil. A basic initial test: shake the valve. If you hear a rattling sound, the internal spring is likely functioning. If there's no sound, the spring may be seized due to sludge buildup. A second test: the PCV valve should allow airflow in one direction only. If air passes freely in both directions, the valve has failed and must be replaced. For cleaning, it's best to use carbon cleaner or throttle body cleaner. These products effectively dissolve oil deposits and sludge inside the valve. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you never miss new content. You are watching Auto Fix Zone. See you in the next video.